Pretty much every week on JP, we get a new BT and an FR. I have a handful of units where I think if they did have a BT FR, they would be absolutely broken. I haven't written any specific notes here. I kind of just decided I would record something. For the time being, here are my top 5 hypothetical BT FR units in the City Opera Omnia that I think would be absolutely busted. The first person I'm looking at when it comes to a BT FR that they need is Porum. Porum used to be Heaven Sent support unit back in the day, back in Lufenia era, and even back in Lufenia Plus era when she got her rework. She was fantastic support with fantastic Brave gains and fantastic buffs all around. Consistent healing, consistent Brave battery, and consistent HP damage reduction from both her EX and her LD. If she has a BT and FR, I imagine the good qualities that she already has would be multiplied tenfold. Maybe as part of her BT effect, she could have an extra follow-up attack on top of her LD. That would be crazy. All I know is it'd be hella fun and I would definitely pull. The second character to have a BT FR would be Alice. Alice already, just with her LD, is a hella fun unit to use. She has high turn warping, she has a lot of turn hogging options, not to mention her kit works in a way to where every single time she attacks, she essentially hits for weak damage due to all the element enchants she has. If she has a BT and FR on top of that, I imagine every single fight would be a party. Elemental damage out the wazoo. You got Alice's turns jumping forward like she's in an American Ninja Warrior course. She's already fun to use, but if you lace a BT and FR on top of that, I would pity day one. The third that I want to talk about, Layla. Some people who are relatively new to the game might not know the absolute monstrosity that was Layla back in the Lufenia Plus era. Layla is a tank that naturally locks every single enemy towards her. Every single attack that's dealt at her is dodged automatically. But when she dodges, she warps the entire party to the front of the line. The entire party. No, I did not just stutter right there. That mechanic in itself made Layla already one of the best characters in the entire game without having any BT. Even now, you can still find some sort of use for Layla because of how broken her turn warping abilities were. If you add a BT and an FR on top of that, maybe as a BT effect, you can include a counter attack, and maybe her force time bonuses could be dealing thunder damage or evading an attack. You add something like that in there on top of her entire kit, the game's over. We don't need to deal with any more enemies in the storyline. Oh, we gotta fight Safer Sephiroth? Sight, Jagron just turned into a whole ass cannon. All we gotta do is have Layla duck and weave like Muhammad Ali. Every single enemy will not want that smoke. The fourth hypothetical unit that I think would be really fun and really broken to have a BT and FR would be Aiko. Aiko's a character in which her LD can revive the entire party if their HP falls less than half. Here's the broken part about that. Even if the entire party is wiped, even if it's a Lufenia orb ticking down to 0, Aiko can resurrect everyone in the party.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true.
In Lufenia era, with this, a lot of people kind of just used Aiko to brute force everything. Why even bother having to deal with Lufenia orb conditions when you can just revive yourself after it ticks down to 0? That's why a lot of people loved Aiko, and that's why I really liked using her too, to cheese. You give her a BT and FR. Oh, come on, buddy. She gonna be resurrecting everyone from the dead like she's the second coming of Jesus Christ. Jesus don't even need to come down to earth no more, because we got Aiko. Maybe as a BT effect, they can give resurrect overhead more uses. Maybe instead of maxing at 3, maybe they can go to 5 or 7, and maybe as a force time bonus, you could, I don't know, die. Every single time a party member dies, that's like 100 plus force time. I don't know if they would actually do that with Aiko, because that would sound borderline unfair. If that ever came out, I think that would make Aiko probably the most memed BT and FR unit in history. I'd imagine how much fun you could have with that type of character. And the last, but certainly not the least, hypothetical unit that I would like to see have a BT and FR would be Thancred. Listen, I'm tired of Thancred sucking all the time. We just gotta give him a BT and FR and make him somewhat good at least, please. I just want this guy to be good, okay? For all you fanboys and fangirls saying, oh my god, Thancred is already good. No, he's not, okay? Stop trolling. So the devs could actually take this seriously and make him actually viable. For the love of God, give him a BT FR. Free him. That's all I'm asking. Anyways, guys, that's it. Bye.